Well, greetings, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I appreciate whenever you're watching that you're here. Thank you. And including the folks that are here live, we have Liger Fan, Judah Khan, Lord Thoth, Morgan King, Snortapoopus, Q Burr. Good to see you all. Cat Sith is here. We've got Mr. Shirt, hail, just another red shirt. Andrew 46 and 2. We've got our friend D. Bud Martin hanging out with us, of course, and Cody Guy. That 70s rock fan. What is up, my friend? My goodness. We've got Xenomorph. What is up, Xenomorph? Good to see you. Lord Thoth, one of the master wrenches here in my chat. Thank you. We've got OC Dobbins. Good to see you, my friend. Cosmic Squirrel is here, of course, as is the ever lovely Sherry. Good to see you. We've got One Man Show saying greetings and salutations. Rob Altus is hanging out with us as well. Good to see you. And so many others. Looks like Eric K. What's up, Mr. Wrench? The Wrench. Good to see you. Shinkai Atsuya, there we go, is in the house. What's going on? Critizable is here with us as well. I want $2 on Culture finishing all his stories. We'll get him today. I have a strong feeling about that. Darcipio is hanging out with us. Matt G as his alter ego. Mirror McCheese hanging out with us as well. KR Nut 82 is here as his brightest day. The Cheese Factor, and 6. Good to see you all. Spider Unlimited is here. Mr. Dragon, Pat S. Naked Fame, Horny Elf. Oh my gosh, all of you guys rolling in late. Darius is here. We got to get started, guys. I'll keep highlighting as we go. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. That's right, we got several stories to go, about 15 in all. A lot of them are intertwined, so we'll draw some parallels, or at least, roughly connect some dots. But the most important story of the day, I think, is that Spider-Man reviews are out in the world, and most of them are incredibly shilly. Get it? Shilly. Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home review, the most exciting, surprising, and emotional Spidey of all of them. Well, maybe that's true. Some of the feedback that I got early on was that there were some elements that were very disappointing, and some things that were predictable, and some things that were ham-fisted. But I will leave you all to make your own determinations, and I will give you no spoilers. But we'll move on from that to say that Ben Affleck and the Ana de Armas flick, Deepwater, is actually heading to streaming. Remember how we talked about this being pulled out of its theatrical release? Well, it looks like it's going to be hanging out over at Hulu, and they'll also internationally be distributing this streaming-wise through Amazon. I wonder why this is happening. I mean, this is kind of a titillating tale, so there must be a reason. Netflix is making a very aggressive price cut in India. They are dropping the basic plan by 60%. They are trying to expand that market. It's going to obviously cost them their ARPU in India, but they're trying to compete with things like Disney Plus, who is actually earning almost no money in India. But we'll see. Hopefully this pans out for them. There's a lot of stories about streaming today. MGM Resorts selling the Mirage in Las Vegas for $1.08 billion. They are selling it to Hard Rock International. So I guess Hard Rock International is getting into the main strip. I don't know. This is a pretty decent hotel. I'm gonna bet at some point they'll rename it. I mean, they probably don't want to keep an MGM brand name. Originally, this was one of the first Steve Wynn hotels on the Strip, for those of you who care a little bit about Vegas history. But moving on from there, Ingo Rademacher is suing ABC over General Hospital mandate. Well, it's weird to see a soap star be the first one to step up and take swings in this area and arena. He's very eloquent. This is a decent read. And he's essentially arguing that not only is it unconstitutional, it also amounts to religious discrimination. He's got two great arguments. We'll see how this plays out. Google is warning that YouTube TV subscribers that Disney, ABC, ESPN, and other channels might go dark. Well, they've only got a few days to resolve this. It looks like this Friday could be the last day at 11:59 p.m., which means Saturday morning, you could wake up with a cheaper YouTube TV bill because they will drop the price by $15 from $64.99 to $49.99. This seems to sound familiar. We're seeing this a lot with YouTube TV and its carriage partners. So we'll see what happens or what comes of this. Steven Spielberg's West Side Story hit wrong box office notes, or why it did. Well, we all know why it did. You fundamentally changed the story. You didn't honor the original, and that is something everybody is familiar with. I'm kind of disappointed with the reception of this, but based on everything that I've heard and my takeaways from it, I'm not surprised. A lot of people are trying to say that this particular generation doesn't like musicals, and I'm like, I think you're wrong, and I think older people are the ones that are going to the theater nowadays. There are 5 subscription video streaming predictions for you for 2022. This is from VIP. They do a good job with these. Let's start first. Comcast will acquire Lionsgate Stars. Seems reasonable. Apple will acquire an indie film studio. That's probably accurate. You'll see Disney Plus placing emphasis on and adding programming that can appeal to adults. We've already heard that there are many steps along the way to get there. 63% of respondents in this poll really said, let's get this done. That's overall pretty good. Netflix is going to win the most Oscars among the SVODs, which I agree with. And all of the other SVODs are going to launch mobile gaming apps because they realize that's where the money is, in gaming. Charter is going to give Spectrum TV subscribers Peacock Premium for free for 12 months. Of course they are, driving down their ARPU, but hey, whatever. You also have Disney Plus making themselves available on Cox's Contour TV platform. Cox is a pretty decent, just like Charter, pretty decent size TV, cable, and internet provider. So this makes sense, but all of these are going to cost pass-through costs and ARPU for these companies. Batwoman trio lands Gotham Knights drama at the CW, which means it's going to suck. And media research firm Moffett Nathanson was sold to SVB Financial Group, which means one more media research company is now compromised. Dr. Oz show is ending next month as he starts to run for Senate, and he's not been real happy with the coverage that he's getting from the Philadelphia Inquirer because they dropped the name or the moniker doctor from in front of his name. And finally, former NFL player Bellamy gets 3 years for COVID relief fraud. He was responsible for about 1.2 million in fraud. Insane. And that's it. That's the stories. And I ran out of time as well. So thanks for being here. Looks like a couple of these stories could become videos over the next day or so. So check those out later. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
All right, everybody, there is a huge day in front of me, like I said in the chat, so please check out all of the things that are happening. We got the Tuesday tirade coming up shortly. There's also, of course, the Lorena Creole channel where we'll be doing a little bit about theme parks at holiday times with Chris Gore. And then later, there's Road Resistance and Trek It on Tuesday. Have a great day, everyone.